Hey, welcome back to Half Dozen Customs. We left off the other night with having this patch made to put in the floor, and I wanted to coat underneath where this patch goes with some rust proofing agent, and we let that dry overnight. We're back to put this patch in. I did take yesterday off. It was a bit cold out yesterday. I didn't want to pay to heat the shop, so we took yesterday off. But back at it today. Going to put this piece in, and then it's time to clean up these floor brackets and get those back installed. So here we go. We're going to weld this piece in. Again, thanks for joining us. Need to spit on it a little bit so it slips in there easier. That did not sound good.
Okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again.
Now, normally if I was, welding in a large piece like I did in the back here, or if I was working on a piece that was outside the car, I would do, a spot weld, probably cool it off, move over a couple inches, do another spot weld, move over a couple inches, do another spot weld. Because I'm working in such a small area, and you got bends here, you got floor braces here, you got bends here, you got bends here, you got body lines in here. There's all this stuff around here for strength, and it's such a small piece. I'm really not worried about the floor getting this huge warp in there. I'm just not worried about it. If it gets a little warpage, I really don't care. It's on the floor. You're never really going to see it. When it comes to a big panel like this, I don't want to warp the panel that I just made. It's such a big panel. This one's so small. A little dimple here or there, I'm not really worried about. So this one I'm just buzzing in. If it was a bigger piece or I was working on the outside body panel, I would really be moving a lot slower, taking my time, spacing out my welds, making sure everything stayed cool so that I don't warp that. I'm sure in future videos you'll see that process. This one I'm just getting buzzed in and getting it done. So okay, I got that buzzed in. I'm going to clean up the weld a little bit. Make sure everything looks good. Might be a couple spots that I have to buzz in again. Then I'm gonna push this down. I'm gonna drill a couple spot welds in here where it connects to the rocker. I'll drill 2 or 3 spot welds in here. Push it down. We'll weld up those spot welds, and then it's ready for some seam sealer. I'm gonna put seam sealer in here because once that floor brace gets put back in, you won't be able to seam seal it. So I'll end up seam sealing it, and then we'll get those floor braces cleaned back up and get those ready to go back in. So
okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Get you on your dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Get you on your dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Get you on your dancing beat.
Okay, got this all welded in. I did 3 spot welds along the edge of the floor here. It goes through the new patch that I put along the side of the rocker here, all the way through to the bottom metal inner structure that I replaced as well. So it's 3 pieces sandwiched together with you know, that big, thick, heavy steel like the seat brace is made out of. So added a lot of strength back into this floor that it didn't have before because it was rusted. So, you know, it's just as strong now as it probably was, you know, 30 years ago. So we're good. I see one more pinhole. Okay, now we'll get the floor brackets ready to go. All right. Okay, I'm gonna clean these up, get these straightened out. I'm ready to go back in. I'll just do the passenger side for now. But yeah, I got to grind these up, get rid of any hard edges that from the old spot welds that keep me from putting it back in nice and flat. Now I'll sandblast them. I got to straighten them up a little bit because prying on them I bent them up a little. So I'll get that done. Hopefully one of these days soon I'll get a GoPro that I can put in different areas to help video, like, you know, when I sandblast in the sandblast cabinet. It'd be nice if I had a camera that was videoing what I was doing. I can't do that with the camera I have now, so one day soon.
Okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Get you on your dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Get you on your dancing beat.
We'll just check fitment real quick. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think I can work with that. You know, any little minor adjustments I can make once it starts getting welded in, and I can tap some stuff around. But I think we're good. I'm going to get it all sandblasted up and get it rust proofed.
Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Get you on your dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend.
Okay, I'm just going to rust proof the inside of these pieces, and I'll rust proof this floor where, I got some of it rust proof, but, where I added these patches in where this gets welded in over it, just to protect everything, so.
Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again.
Okay. That's it for me tonight, guys. I got everything protected. Tomorrow I'll come out. I'll lay a bead of seam sealer in here. I'll make sure the holes that I need to weld up are drilled out nice and clean. I'll get it set in here. I'll use a little pick tool like this, and I'll go in and I'll scratch where each spot weld goes, so I can come in and clean this rust proofing off where I'm going to weld it. And this little portion will be done then. And then on to the other dozen little patches I have to do on this side. So, thanks for joining me again tonight, guys. I'm out.